Okay, I have been asked to develop a performance assessment for employee development, and this is what we're going to do to help evaluate our employees' performance as comprehensively as possible. So, some important factors we're looking at in this feedback program is first the consistency of the feedback. We want to make sure that our employees are receiving feedback on a consistent schedule that is very predictable for them. Next, achievable feedback. We don't want to give them things to fix that are not possible. We don't want to ask them for something that is above their level of education or their capabilities. Next, we want positive and improvement feedback. We do not want any employee to have a complete lack of positive feedback unless we're having a talk about them possibly having to leave our company. But we also want them to get feedback on how to improve and how to grow within our company. And clear pathways. We want a very clear system for if we are going to be asking you to leave our company, these are the steps that are going to happen. And we also want very clear pathways to if you're doing very well, this is what we're going to do to grow you in this company. So, the proposed model is first we are going to do weekly check ins. These will be a quick 5-minute chat with a manager directly above them. During these weekly check ins, they will be given some things that have to do with the culture of our company. So, if our culture is a joyful attitude, or if part of our culture is working hard, or being timely, or interacting with your coworkers and stuff like that, we're going to give them 2 things to fix and 2 positive things as well every week. So we are looking for just 2 things that, like, hey, I noticed this. Maybe we can work on tweaking that a little bit. But we're going to start and finish the conversation with these are 2 things that I saw you doing really well on this week. So every week they should be getting little things that they can work and improve on. One of our culture things should be leadership. So we can always go to that as one of the fix-its, is like, let's improve your leadership. Next, we're going to have monthly goal setting meetings. These are going to be where they're sitting with a manager and perhaps a higher up if the manager's had some unsuccessful goal setting meetings. And during these meetings, they are looking forward and going over long-term goals for their employment. This is where we would be looking at, like, if my long-term goal is timeliness, they are just constantly late to things and stuff like that, I would set that as a goal during this monthly meeting. And then at each weekly check-in, we would be either giving positive or negative feedback on that. So the next time we have the monthly goal setting, we can look back and be like, oh, this is how much we've improved from the time before. And then finally, we'd have quarterly performance reviews. This would hopefully be with the highest level of management that they would be interacting with. And these reviews are more aimed towards what is your position in the company overall? How are you comparing with our ideal employee? And how can we help you? Are we helping you grow? Is this a good fit for both of us? So these quarterly performance reviews are much more in depth and should be with people that we don't necessarily get to see every week as much as like our immediate managers. So this would be definitely with the people who are at the top of the company and who are defining company culture to make sure that this employee is actually fitting in with our ideal person to be in this company.